Ladies and gentlemen, as a special treat, it is my pleasure to introduce to you our Student of the Year, a fine athlete and musician, and winner of this year's National Federation of Industry Scholarship to the University of the West Indies, Mr. Paul Ambrose.
As I walk the country streets, I hear the shuffle of your feet, moving to a rhythmic beat, trampling the morning heat. Faces bright like midday sun, laughing, dancing, singing songs, reminding me of when I was young, many years ago. Come gather round, children, and I'll sing you my song of this land of your fathers to which you belong. Come sit here beside me and heed what I say, for the hopes of tomorrow are in your hands today. Within no time we did our best to build this home of happiness for all who live within our shores and all who visit at our doors. But now the task is up to you, so do the best that you can do, and always to your flag be true, to keep her flying free. Come gather round, children, and I'll sing you my song of this land of your fathers to which you belong. Come sit here beside me and heed what I say, for the hopes of tomorrow are in your hands today. Gather round, children.
Let's have a lusty round of applause for our one and only Uriah Butler College.
I wish it could be like this forever, Paul. I wish the clock could just stop and we could stay just like this. I'm so happy. You made me so proud tonight. I love you so much.
I love you too, Brenda.
Will you continue to love me?
Yes.
Always?
Always.
What you can really do, Janice. Come on, please don't take her here. Come on, baby.
What a dance!
I said, no, you stay there. Janice?
I'll dance with you later, Paul.
Never dance with you again. You okay, Janice?
Yeah.
Next there was the boss of the entire crew. You see?
Why didn't you tell me you were coming?
It was only this morning my principal asked me to come with her. She wanted me to see Paul. To see me?
About the scholarship.
Yes.
Kyle was runner-up for the NFI scholarship.
Really? So it was you who almost beat me.
I heard that your scores were almost identical.
Oh, excuse me, Brenda. Do you have the keys to your storage room?
Yeah.
I need some soft drinks in a bar.
Okay, excuse me.
I didn't know what to expect when I came here today. But after sitting through the program and hearing all of your achievements and seeing your performance just now, I'm really impressed.
Which school did you attend?
St. Stephen's. What do you intend to do at university?
I haven't made up my mind as yet.
You should teach.
Teach?
You have so many skills.
One teacher in my family is enough, Kyle.
You should follow in your father's footsteps and model a career after him.
With all the holidays the teachers get, that may not be a bad idea after all.
There you are, son.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Thelma.
All your performances very good.
Mrs. Maynard would want to have a word with you before she leaves.
Okay. Kyle, this is my dad and stepmom.
Pleased to meet you, ma'am. Pleased to meet you, sir. I'm Carl Samaroo.
Kyle Samaroo.
Kyle was runner-up for the NFI scholarship.
Oh, that's right. You've been doing some excellent work, young man.
Thank you.
It was nice meeting you, son. Come, Paul. Mrs. Maynard is about to go.
So long, Kyle. I'm glad we met.
So long, Paul. You take care.
Keep up the good work, Brian. We always expect good things from your school. It was nice meeting you, Thelma. And you, young man, I know you will make us proud.
Thanks.
It was an enjoyable afternoon, especially your performance, Paul.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. May I walk you to your car?
Certainly. So long, Brian. Thelma, you'll be hearing from me soon.
And good evening, Margaret. Thanks for coming.
You know, Paul, I'm always impressed when I come to your school.
Thanks, miss. Do you know Kyle Samaroo of St. Stephen's College?
Why, yes. As a matter of fact, he was a runner-up for your scholarship.
Was this a difficult choice?
In some ways. But we made the right one. I want to go back
Let's go.
inside. Stop it! Oh, God. Stop.
Oh!
You didn't have to do that. God.
Janice, you came with me or what?
You owe me a dance, Janice.
Janice.
I'm sorry, Paul. I have to go.
Janice. Why, Janice?
I have to go, okay?
Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this, boy.
Still unsold my slums.
But for how long? The eyes are not as sharp as they used to be.
Juice, Dad?
Sure. Thank you. You know, son, there's something I wanted to tell you. I've been listening to your tape, you know.
Yeah?
I like your songs.
Doesn't this sound a bit like borrowed poetry?
What is borrowed poetry?
It's a bit like working from a formula. Not enough depth or originality.
That will come in time, son.
When? Sometimes I get so impatient.
In time, son. Everything takes time.
Hi, Thelma.
Hi, Paul. I see you guys had your morning workout already.
Oh, yes. The old man beat him again.
Would you be taking your car, Paul?
Yes, Brenda will ride with me. We're picking up Kyle, Brenda's friend in Toy Trace.
Where are we going today?
Samaroo. What is it?
See this house? Used to be a beautiful beach cottage. Ronda's Resort. It was painted light blue all around and you had beautiful roses in the yard. If I remember, there used to be a hammock right here. And a stone truck led all the way down to the beach. Claudine and I, your mom and I,
Dad.
this is where we came when they tried to break us up. We ran away and we came here. We broke our ties with everyone and everything we knew at that time. We spent 2 weeks here just living for each other. Then we rented a room in Faizabad. It was 4 months before they found out that Claudine was pregnant, and then they asked us to come home and to get married.
You still love her, don't you, Dad?
I'll always love my son.
What about Thelma?
Thelma loved her too. Remember, they were good friends. But she knows that in my heart, there will always be a place for your mom.
Have you decided yet what you will do at university?
Not yet.
Why not?
I don't know. I can't make up my mind. One day I'm interested in this, next day in that. It's like I want to do everything.
You have to find one specific point of focus. The one area that you feel is most important to you.
What about you? Have you decided?
I'm not going.
No?
It's too expensive. 2 students, please.
What about your parents? Can't they manage it?
They sell in the market, man. They plant and sell in the market. Where are they ever going to get that kind of money?
There's no other way?
I wish they were.
So you were really counting on that scholarship, weren't you?
Yes. I was so sure. I had it all planned. I was going to major in agriculture and environmental studies. I wanted to find new ways to boost food production, while at the same time protecting our water source and our forest. I grew up gardening with my parents, so I've seen firsthand how chemical fertilizers are destroying our wildlife. I'm sorry. I shouldn't burden you.
No, Kyle. You know exactly what you want. Very lucky man.
It's just that I'm consumed by this. It was going to be my life's mission.
Has that changed?
I don't know.
I really think they should have given that scholarship to you.
Our principal said you were highly recommended.
What was your score?
99.5%.
Your score was higher than mine, Kyle.
What's the matter, Paul? What is it?
The scholarship, Brend. Why did they give me? He scored highest in the exam and he certainly needs it more than I.
They chose you because they felt you were the one who best represented them.
Kyle is a man with a mission. He knows what he wants and he's going after it.
That's just how he is. He's very determined.
What is my mission in life? Where am I going? What goals do I have? I never thought about these things before. All the awards, the praises, that scholarship. I felt like I was special.
You are special, Paul. Best student, top athlete, scholarship winner.
Am I responsible for that? Or was it all my dad's doing?
Okay, see you.
Would you be home late, Brian?
Yes, the senior supervisor will be there. It's a working meeting on the syllabus, so I'm sure we'll be late.
So what about dinner?
I'll have dinner down there. How are you doing, son?
Okay.
Paul, a letter came for you from Yui today. Did you see it?
No.
Selma, where is that letter?
It's right here. There it is.
Thank you. It has to do with registration. They're beginning to register people next week.
I don't feel like registering, Dad.
What?
I'm not ready for university.
What are you saying, son?
I don't know if I should commit myself to all that time.
What about the scholarship?
Let's just give it up, Dad.
Why, son?
I don't want it.
What?
I don't want to make that type of commitment at this point in my life.
And who told you that that was your decision to make?
I'm not a child.
Under this roof, you're going to be a child until you start acting with maturity.
Brian, Paul.
You found your happiness, Dad. I need to find mine. I need to get away from here.
Brian.
Paul, what are you doing here?
Nothing.
Have a slice.
No thanks.
You heard about Janice.
What?
She ran away from home last night with her boyfriend.
You know that.
Everybody knows she's 3 months pregnant.
I hope things work out for her. How's her family taking it?
Sound like you support what she did.
It's her life, Brenda. She will have to live with the consequences. She could have taken another way out, you know. She could have had an abortion. It's not easy.
Paul, what is it? What's wrong?
Grow up, Brenda. How could you sit in there and make fun of what happened to Janice?
Why does it bother you so much?
Shouldn't it? She's our friend, Brenda. Who knows what problem she'll be facing right now?
It's her life. That's the way she chose to live it.
Yeah, that's right. It was her choice. And soon we too will have to make choices that will affect the rest of our lives. You're up late, Selma.
I'm waiting for you, Paul.
Where's Dad?
We went to a meeting in San Fernando. Don't be too hard on him now.
He's being hard on me.
He only wants what's best for you.
But what about what I want?
What do you want, Paul?
Not sure.
Paul, your father and I have been married for 6 months now. And I'm still trying to adjust myself in your life. I hope you don't think of me as an intrusion. Am I the cause of this?
No.
I've known you all your life. And I've loved you as my own son. I hope you don't think I'm trying to take your mom's place.
No, of course not. I love you. I love what you've done with Dad. What you've brought into this house. It's just that lately I keep thinking more and more about Mom. It's been so long, but I still see her face everywhere. I still hear her voice singing to me.
She was beautiful, so full of life. We were all friends. We all thought he would die when he lost her in the accident. But he had you, Paul, only 6 years old at the time. You became the focus of his life. Whatever he did it with you in mind. He really loves you, Paul. I don't want to see him get hurt. He doesn't deserve it.
I don't want to do anything to hurt him.
I know, son. I know. How was the meeting, Brian?
Okay. What time did he come in?
Late. Don't be too hard on him.
I'm not.
Lately, he's been going through a lot. He needs your support.
I remember when Claudine and I decided to elope. What a difficult decision that was to make. All families were good and close friends. Real decent people. But what an uproar it caused when We told them we wanted to get married. They became instant enemies. You know, I was just about Paul's age at that time. Such a difficult age. It's like if the whole world depends on your decision.
Go talk with him, Brian.
Paul?
Yes, Dad?
Feel like talking, son?
Yes, Dad.
I'm sorry about today, son. But you know all I want is what is best for you.
I know that, Dad. I've been meaning to talk to you about this since graduation. I'm given awards for all sorts of things. Yet I feel as if I don't understand anything. Don't understand why I'm studying or why I have to go to university. It's like everything I know is what I've read in books, what teachers have taught me, what you have told me.
And you think that's wrong? You think you've been taught the wrong things?
It's not a matter of right or wrong, it's just that... How can I explain? It's like everything I know is secondhand, indirect. That sometimes I just long to plunge into the ocean myself. Feel the cool waves breaking against my body.
So what are you trying to tell me, son?
Something in here that wants to come out, Dad. A hollowness in my stomach, a pain like a yearning. I don't know what it is. I try to ignore it, I've tried to suppress it. But Dad, how long can I deny it? Something is happening to me. I'm not happy anymore.
Everything will eventually fall into place, son. You'll see. But now you have to concentrate on university.
I've tried, Dad, but the more I think about it, is the more I'm convinced I can't go.
But I've always directed you well, son. Trust me. Do this for me.
I can't. Right now I feel as if my life has just been skimming over the surface. I know I want to write and sing about the joys and sorrows, the pain and pride of being a Trini. But to do that, I must first learn to be a Trini.
But what are you, Paul? I've raised you to be proud of your heritage, to be proud of your culture and your country. I've never denied you this.
That may be the root of my dilemma. If you hadn't cultivated that pride in me, if you hadn't nurtured and encouraged my attempts at pan playing, songwriting, I may never have reached these crossroads. I'd now be able to just let education take its normal course. Go on to university, become a doctor, a lawyer, or a teacher like yourself.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. It's just that right now I'm in need of another kind of education. I want to melt into my country, learn how my people live, be part of their lives. I want to experience and observe all I can.
I've always tried to make you happy, son. I've always tried to be a good parent.
No one could be a better parent or a better friend, but you've always been my shelter, Dad. You've never wanted me to feel pain or bear sorrow. But right now I have to face the world on my own. I have to spread my wings. I have to learn to fly. Kyle.
Paul, what are you doing here?
I want you to go see Miss Maynard tomorrow. Give her this letter.
What is it?
I'm turning down the scholarship.
Why? You tried so hard to get it.
I didn't. My dad did. Anyway, you deserved it.
What about university?
I'm not going.
No?
No, I have other things to do. Don't forget to take that letter to Miss Maynard tomorrow.
Thank you, Paul.
No, Kyle. Thank you. I know you do well. I love you, Dad.
Paul, son, it doesn't have to be like this.
I have to go, Dad.
You'd never know how often I've prayed that this day will never come.
It's over, Dad. You have the satisfaction of knowing that you're making a contribution to your community. You have a rewarding life. I have to find mine. It's best that we cut all ties now. If you really love me, don't try to find me. Don't even inquire about me. How can I get anywhere if I always know that I can run home to you?
Can't you stop him, Brian?
No, I've already lost him.
Brenda! Brenda!
Paul! What's the matter?
Come down here.
I want to hold you in my arms. Do you love me, Brenda?
Of course I do, Paul. You know that.
You do anything for me?
Yes. Anything.
Come away with me, Brenda.
Away?
I'm leaving home. I want you to come with me.
When?
No, I've already left.
Paul, stop joking. It's 3:30 in the morning.
Please, Brenda, I need you.
You're serious. Paul, did you have a fight with your father?
No.
Does he know? Did you tell him?
Yes.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure yet.
We have to think of these things, Paul. We can't just walk away from everything we've known. What about your home, your family, your friends, your whole future?
My future's somewhere out there, Brenda. Please come with me.
I need my family, Paul. I have to have friends. I can't live with uncertainty.
Goodbye, Brenda.
Paul? Paul!
Yeah. You say that I am nobody. You say I've forsaken my name. The sun shines bright where I'm going. Winds are fierce from where I came. The days fly beside me like arrows. The nights form a blanket of peace. My heart sings the song of the sparrow, who sings till his heart-throbbing cease. You say you're as strong as the mountain. You say you've got riches to spend. You drive in your gold-plated Rolls Royce. Money will buy you your friends. You say all the world is your pleasure. You say that you'll never look down, that you are the king of your castle. Well, you are the king without a scepter or crown. That's why I sing as I travel along, living my life in the world of my song. Others may think I'm a fool for living outside of the rule. I don't care what they say, for I'll be happy and free until my dying day. My life. Listen, my friend, listen closely. I'll tell you of pleasures you've missed, while oceans of riches surround you. The cool earth you never have kissed. The birds' songs you no longer listen, nor stare at the sky in the night. In cold streams you never have bathed, Now welcomed at dawn the sunlight. Maybe you found what you wanted. Maybe the world is your slave. Maybe the wealth that surrounds you has strengthened you and made you brave. But no less than you, I am happy. And no less than you, I do feel that I am king of my mountain. For up here, the world's at my heels. That's why I sing as I travel along, living my life in the world of my song. Others may think I'm a fool for living outside of the rule. I don't care what they say, for I'll be happy and free until my dying day. I don't care what they say, this is my life. I'll be happy and free, this is my life, until my dying day.
Somebody do something.
Go get the ambulance.
Boss, baby, all right?
Jump in.
All right. Excuse me. I'm looking for the fellow who saved my daughter this morning, but
We don't know him.
but they say he was one of the musicians.
Well, he turned up this morning with his pan and he just asked to join.
You know how I can contact him?
We asked everybody. No one seems to.
You know his name?
No one knows that either. He's not from around here. You know.
Where you going?
Just looking for some work.
What kind?
Anything.
This is the place. Just bought it. Want to fix it up. Make the place look real good.
I could fix this up for you.
Okay, let me show you the back. After you finish cleaning up this place, it will need painting. You think you could handle this?
I can manage that, yeah.
How long will it take?
Well, with the front, the yard, this room, about a month and a half.
I could pay $30 a day.
when Joseph woke up, he married Mary, as the angel of the Lord had told him to. But he had no sexual relations with her before she gave birth to her son, and Joseph named him Jesus.
You doing anything?
No.
It's Christmas time, boy. Your pan was song we are going to me group. We're going from house to house pan again.
It's okay.
Oh, God, man, it's funny to sending Christmas alone.
All right.
All right. Come. Just remember to bring your pan.
Okay.
Right?
Pass the sorrel, pass a piece of fruit. Christ has come among us to teach his words of truth. Share God's blessings, come let's celebrate. Fill your heart with love, then fill your cup and play. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la.
You did a real good job here. What you think, Bob?
I can't believe it's the same place.
You people here have only good things to say about you.
It's a nice village, and nice people too.
I only wish I had more work for you.
What about that friend you're telling me about? The contractor.
I talked to him last night, and all he have is a contract in Tobago.
But that's all right.
With concrete work, you know.
That's okay, Mr. Ivan.
You don't mind going to Tobago?
No, not at all.
Well, okay then.
I hope all you realize this is no holiday. There's a housing scheme we build in here. No one house. We have plenty work to do and a limited amount of time to do it. So when we come out of work, we walk in. Just remember that.
work that, you know. They didn't beat us for 1 hour.
Yeah, man. So how long are you planning to stay here? I just want to check out the place for a while.
Well, I really like to stay, you know. But the family waiting in Trinidad for me, so I have to go.
Well, we can check in, Trinidad.
Sure thing, man.
Take care, man. Yeah.
Come, neighbor, let me help you.
Thank you, darling. Lord will bless you. Sorry to be so much trouble, boy.
No trouble at all.
What happened? I don't usually travel by the maxi with my market goods and thing, you know. My husband have a regular taxi, but he went to get something fixed in it this morning. That's how I happen to be in this predicament. So I'm real glad you helped me because I don't know how I would have make out. So where you going, Charlottesville?
Yeah.
You have family there or something? I don't know your face.
I'm just going to see the place.
So, where you from?
I'm from Trinidad.
You look like a Trinidadian.
I was working in Scarborough for a while, but the job over, and I said before I go back home, let me see the rest of this island.
Right.
So, you from Charlottesville?
I'm really from Mason Hall, you know, but I got married in Charlottesville. My husband used to be a fisherman, but he drives in taxi now. Fishing business too hard these days.
All right.
What will you have there? A pan?
Here is a pan, yes. You like pan music?
I love pan music. Let me give you a hand.
All right.
So what you going to play?
Some sweet Trinidad music.
Good, good. But you're real good, boy. I bet you going to see Titus.
Who's Titus?
You don't know Titus, the Panman?
No.
But everybody in Tobago know Titus. And he's from Trinidad and Tobago. He came over here a long time now. And all the top pan people from Trinidad just come right here to meet him.
Where does he live?
Titus living up in the hills, about 2 miles past the village. Look at my Charlottesville now, man. Place real pretty, eh?
Real good, real
nice.
pretty.
Look at the hour you sit down posing, and I stand up and talk like a fool waiting on you. Thank God for this gentleman who gave me a hand with the bags and things. I don't know what would have been my position.
You see that car move from where he was this morning?
That have nothing to do with me, you know. I don't want to hear nothing about no car this morning. Anyhow, Paul, this is my husband who I was telling you about. Right. Alex, this is Paul. He's visiting from Trinidad, and he gave me a real help out with the bags and things.
Thanks very much.
By the way, where's my child?
Your child upstairs sleeping.
Oh, good.
Like mother, like son.
Come, sweet man, help me with that bag. Look at the hour and I ain't start to cook lunch yet. You could imagine that?
Go upstairs now.
Woo!
easy. All day I didn't come in our car, you know. All day. Since 8 o'clock this morning. I can't get her to start yet.
You don't know what the problem is at all?
Well, I know I take down everything what's my hand. I tell her all my face is grease. I know. I'm frustrated to see me here.
Try it now, Alex.
I
must
brand
have
new
kicked
bike.
down cable. The adjuster broke. I used a piece of wire to hold down the adjustment.
Right.
Don't go and work it like this for too long, you know, Alex.
So, Alex, you can't be a gentleman like Paul and take off your hat at the table. Paul, I must let you know, you are welcome in this house at any time.
Is that so? I just joking, Paul.
All right.
I want to know.
Thanks, Iris.
Nobody can really stay for a while and shoot. Check out Charlottesville. You know what the area nice, you know. Pick up a little girl or two. Nothing wrong with that.
About much rather walk around the island, though. I want to see the rest of it.
Well, I could drive you around, no problem. We have a car for.
No. I'd rather walk. I want to check out that man Iris was telling me about.
What man is that, Paul?
The Panman.
The Panman? You mean Titus?
Titus. Where does he live?
Titus living right down the road, boy, about 2 miles.
All right. Bravo, maestro.
You like it, eh?
Man, you really know what you're doing.
Listen now. It's 43 years I doing this thing, or no?
You could play it too.
You like pan?
Like Pan, I love it, man. I could stay here all day and listen to you.
You could play?
A little.
Well, come. Play something for me now.
Nah, it's okay. I will listen to you.
No. Come, don't be bashful. Come, take a little thing.
All right.
Where you learn to play pan, boy?
I started as a child.
I like that. I just glad to see when we young people taking up the culture. But most of them, like, they don't have time for this, boy. If you know how I wish I could get a few young people to teach how to cut and tune. But, like, they don't have patience for this thing, boy.
What about me?
You?
Yes, me. I would love to spend some time here. I'm willing to learn, man.
You're serious?
Dead serious.
Where you live?
Nowhere right now. But if you give me a little corner in your shed, I will keep it clean and I'll always be here.
You don't look like no homeless person to me. You're in trouble with the law or what?
Trouble, no.
So what a young fella like you doing here if you're not living anywhere?
Just traveling around, that's all.
Yes, but you ain't look like no stupidity to me. Why you don't get a job and settle down?
Man, right now, I'm free to go where I want, do what I want, for however long I want. If I tie myself down, I can't do that again. Just imagine, if you agree, I could stay here how long I want. And by helping you and working with you, I can really learn about the pan. And all you have to do is give me a little corner in your shed, pay me a little something when you could afford it.
Okay. Okay.
Thanks, Mr. Titus.
But the house have enough room, and the madam will be glad for the company anyway.
He'll be all right for me.
No. Come on. It's time for dinner anyway. Still, this is Paul. Paul, you'll be staying with us for a while. You can stay in the back room.
Come and put your sack in the room.
All right.
And you can wash your hands by the window one time.
This is smelling good. Paul, come and taste my wife's cooking. When last you eat some provision soup with salt meat and corn dumpling?
Long time.
must make sure and eat out all.
All right. I tell you, Stell, nobody could beat your cooking. Nice, man.
You want stranger around here?
Yes?
Where you from?
From Trinidad.
Oh, yeah? My Titus from Trinidad, too.
Tell me.
But I'm a Tobago girl.
All them Tobago gal. Sweet, 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 like a Kesa ball.
Hey, that is no joke, boy. Stell, how long we married now? 31 years? 31 years. Listen, man, I say I will not get married, but when you see them Tobago girls cast the net, you can't get away.
No way.
Don't worry, you was well planned.
Yeah, no, man. I don't start to make a good living in Port of Spain by tuning pan and playing out too. But I leave all of that.
It was real love then.
I think she cooking had plenty to do with it, Boy, she catch me real good. With them pilau and sawfish and cuckoo.
That must be part of it. But I could see that Tanti was a real looker in she days.
That's right. Ask about them. Fellas used to be running after me. And them Trinidad girls used to be vexed.
Well, with she cooking and she looks, what do you expect a man to do? I tell you, the trap was well set, boy.
I'll get away from that one.
But you don't want to get away, though.
Well, good boy.
Well, you're almost as good as my Titus.
Thanks. Where are you going, Titus?
I'm going to Scarborough. I'll be back about midnight.
All right.
Okay.
I must tell you something, Tant. Really thankful for the way you take me into your home. You and Titus make me feel like part of your family.
Titus' blood take you, boy. He don't invite people to the house, so, but he say his blood really take you.
You'll have such a good relationship. Most people can't talk and joke around like you all do after such a long marriage.
Titus is an easy man to live with. He always like to tease me and make me laugh.
I'm glad I met him yesterday. I feel I could learn a lot from Titus.
You know much about Pan?
I could play.
Why you want to stay with Titus?
I want to learn how to cut and burn, sync and tune, I want to learn if pan have a part to play in my life. I could play, yes, but I want to learn everything I can about this instrument.
Well, let me tell you, son, you picked the right fella. Nobody has study pan, or know pan, or love pan like my Titus.
I'll teach you everything I know, but don't make me waste my time. It is too important to me.
It's important to me too.
Okay, tomorrow we start at the beginning. The first thing is to choose the right barrel.
Can't you see the sweet rhythm flowing in my strokes? Oh, yo. Can't you feel the pounding deep down inside your brain? Can't you hear the proud voices of my people shouting out again, again and yet again? This is my thing, my children, this is my thing. A gift I give to all the world. I keep working every day, moving forward, no delay, striving for the perfect song. I am the music man, the metal magician, with hammer, chisel, on the bass guitar, treble, cello, and tenor, sharp, major, flat, or minor. I have to concentrate on these sweet notes, these notes that I create. Cutting, burning, I'm a swinging in my hand. An artisan, a veteran, I am the Panman. From a fire raging quite inside my belly, nurtured in the mad passions of my tempered steel, nourished by the wild rhythm, searching for expression from a burden of a history that I can't conceal. I have toiled my children with my heart and soul, for this gift I give to all the world. I keep working every day, moving forward, no delay, striving for the perfect song. I am the music man, the metal magician, with hammer, chisel, pound, bass, guitar, treble, cello, and tenor, sharp, major, flat, or minor. I have to concentrate on the sweet notes, these notes that I create. Cutting, burning, I'm swinging in my hand. An artisan, a veteran, I am the Panman.
You play, man. You ask who play.
Brenda Austin and Kyle Samaroo were married on Sunday. Brenda and Kyle married?
Hey, Paul. What, me all right?
Yeah. Excuse me.
Something happened?
Everything is okay.
You sure?
Yeah, it's probably the heat. Just feel a little faint.
Well, I'm a call in. I don't
It's okay, man. Tant, I'm trying to understand something about Titus. For how he knows his music, how he understands pan, he should be ranking among the top guns in Trinidad.
I know.
So?
Titus is a private man and very confident. He really devotes himself to the pan as an instrument. And he always experimenting, trying to improve on the sound. He puts all his efforts into making and tuning his pans.
What about you? Are you satisfied, Tant?
When I was young, I went to Port of Spain with my head full of big dreams of being a dancer. The war had just ended, and there was lots of money and foreigners in the city. It was a good time for a young dancer. Good time for young people on the whole.
What happened then?
I met Titus.
He swept you off your feet, right?
Well, not exactly. It was more like he captivated me.
Oh.
You see, at a time when we were all trying to be Fred Astaire or Ginger Rogers, when foreignness was stifling our Port-au-Spain society, here was a young man who was Trinidadian, from the top of his head to the soles of his feet. The steel band was still a very young instrument, but he was among the first wave of pan people, determined to make it into an acceptable musical form.
What about your dreams of being a dancer?
They melted the first time he played pan for me. I had listened to pan a few times before. You know, at that time it was the new craze at carnival time. But it was still a novelty. But somehow it was like that was their kind of music. You know, a sort of nameless, faceless Trinidadian bajon music that you only practice in backyards and alleyways where decent people didn't go. And you always felt that pan people were people you viewed from a safe distance, never getting too close, not even on Carnival Day. But the first time he played pan for me, I knew that it was my music too.
No, I won't be able to come. It's all done, though. My assistant will bring it. 1:30 will be fine. No problem at all. He can demonstrate it. He can play the test piece. He's the one who wrote it. Thanks. So long. You'll have to be there for 1:30.
There'll be many people?
About 10, some business executives, and some officers from the Ministry of Culture.
Titus couldn't make it?
No, sir, he's very busy.
In September, but Carnival is still 5 months away.
Yes, but the bands have already started ordering their pans for Panorama.
Yeah, okay, well, come on in, okay?
All right.
What did you set up here? At our last meeting, I told you all about your Panman Titus. I wanted you to see the uniqueness and quality of his instruments. But unfortunately, he can't make it today. But he sent his assistant. So let's take a few minutes and listen. Okay. No, I don't want to keep you here much longer, right? Let Titus call me tonight. The members would love to visit his plantation before they leave to bring, and that'll be very good for him, huh? Make sure he calls me.
I will.
One more thing. He spoke very highly of you, huh? I must tell him he was right.
Thanks.
You know, there's something familiar about that young man.
All right, buddy. Yeah, man. Later. All right. Sweet bread.
Paul, how you going?
Good, Iris. How's the baby?
He's sleeping right now.
Look, Motul sent his susu for you, love.
Short again? That is all right. Paul, listen, do me a favor. When you go up the road, tell her I say I finished the dress, but it's only the zipper to put on. Tell her if there's anything she could come tomorrow and collect it.
Okay.
Honey, lunch ready, yeah?
All right, Popo.
All right. Paul, you take care.
All right, Iris.
Where's that device? Where look like smoke? So where that smoke coming from?
What? Smoke? Like it coming from home? Look! Go drive fast, Alex, drive! Titus! Stell!
Titus!
Titus! Titus!
Titus!
Pulse a bit fast. We'll continue the IVI and blood pressure and pulse every half hour.
Yes.
Titus? Still.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Can I have a currant roll and a cold soft drink, please?
What flavor you want?
A red or banana? Do you have any work?
No. This is not so good these days. It's kind of slow.
Alright.
But in any case, I have a helper already.
You don't mind if I stay here for a while? This thing's kind of heavy.
No, it's alright.
Alright.
My name is Indra. What's yours?
Paul.
And where you from, Paul?
From Charlottesville.
Where is that?
Tobago. I just came in on the boat.
Oh, so you're planning to stay here in Port of Spain?
Yeah, for a while.
It must be nice there.
Real nice. Nice people too.
So why you leave then?
Just time to do something else.
So you know anybody here in Port of Spain? Where you planning to stay?
I have to find a room.
Hey, no, don't worry with that. No, that's alright. Bali, my helper, he just do all them things.
It's alright. You have a broom?
Alright. Bali not here today. He going to visit his relatives. He'll come back tomorrow. And these days, my leg is endless horrors.
Do you take anything for it?
Not really. I mean, sometimes the pain get real bad. I might take a couple aspirins and things, but otherwise, I get accustomed. So you know anybody here in Port of Spain?
No.
You look like a decent young man. You want to spend the night here? I mean, you get a place to sleep, and tomorrow, you could always look for somewhere to stay. Get a little job or something.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot, Miss Indra.
Oh, come, help me move this table soda. Alright, now that's good. Hey, take these sheets and this pillow and make up a ground bed then.
Don't know to thank you, Miss Indra.
But don't worry about that. Just make sure the front door locked, eh? It's a Charlottesville, Here in the city, they'll keep you everything while you're sleeping.
Yeah, it's locked.
Oh, this is what it's tea. Oh, it's a pan you have there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Very, very good, son. You bring tears to my eyes.
Sorry, I didn't mean...
No, it's all right. Just that they make me think back a long time. My husband and my child.
You have a family?
I used to. I lost them.
What happened?
Some kind of virus or something they had. Dysentery and ague fever. And they stopped eating and thing. They started to lose weight so fast, that in a matter of about 3 months, the two of them, God, they just looked like two skeletons. The doctors and them couldn't do anything. I run all over the place with them. I try everything, but nothing will work. I remember I used to spend all my time just rubbing them down and squeezing their head and just trying to coax them to eat a little something, drink a little something. My baby was the first to go. And about 3 weeks later, My husband died too.
I'm sorry to hear that, Miss Indra.
He was such a decent man, eh? I remember Lal used to treat me like a queen, you know. He used to like to hear that song. He used to tease me and sing it for me all the time.
You're the joy of my life, the
bright and shining starlight. You're the only reason why I live on earth. You bring tears to my eyes, dear. If I think I lose you, your love is everything that my life is worth. You're the joy of my life, dear. Bright and shining starlight. You're the only reason why I live on earth.
Miss Indra! Miss Indra! Oh, Miss Indra!
Hey, we making so much noise this early morning for, man.
It's done 7:15. I can't get help now, you know. You might have to come with me.
Oh, no. Wait. Hold on. I might have a helper for you. Wait, I'm coming.
Yeah, well, hurry up now.
Hey, morning. How you going? How you sleep?
Like a log. This city real noisy this morning, though.
Nice, Bali. He going out looking for coconuts. Wait now, he need a helper for the day. You want a job?
Sure.
Here, drink this fast.
Hey, come on, man. Let me go, man.
Drink this.
Miss Indra? Miss Indra? It's all right if I play some pan outside?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
You want this side?
Play this thing, man. Yeah. Right? Yeah, you know, eh? You could really play that pan, boy.
Yeah, now we do some real good business tonight, you know. My father do some real good business. But you gotta go and get some more coconuts tomorrow.
Sing me away from this desolate place. Wipe with your sweet voice the care from my face. Make me a child in the world of your song. Wherever it leads you, take me along. Sing your melody, and I'll sing one for you. Sing your melody, yes, I'll sing one for you, if you sing a song for me. Sing your melody, and I will follow you always. Sing your melody, yes, I'll sing one for you, if you sing a song for me. Sing me of mornings, of warm summer rain. Sing, let your music come flooding my brain. Make me a child in the world of your song. Wherever it leads you, take me along. Flipping and tripping on earth's tender breast, caressing the ocean, riding the crest, grabbing for stars across the blue sky, happily living, yet afraid not to die.
After a while, the city just gets in your blood, man. You can't live nowhere else. Look at me. I come from quite down Robert Village. You know which part that is?
No.
Down by Tableland. On the way when you're going to Samaroo. Real bush, man. Look, when I first come to the city, I used to miss home so much, eh? Now, when I go down there, I just be anxious like hell to come back up here, boy. Listen, you hungry? Maybe go and get something to eat, man. Man working whole day, and tomorrow morning early, we have to go back up a Aruka for some more coconuts. All right?
Don't touch again.
Don't I tell you I don't want you hanging around here again, eh?
But I ain't bothering nobody.
Come, get your drunk self out of here now, man.
It's my own night, bothering nobody. I just taking a little rest with my little child here.
Watch. Here is for paying customers, not vagrants.
Leave her alone.
What?
Said to leave her alone. She is a paying customer.
You joking, right?
I paying for them.
Watch. Just as long as she don't come inside the restaurant, that's all.
You wait here. Molly? Here, Bali. Take this to her, please.
Here, take this now and go home.
This is the second time you fight for me.
Who?
Paul.
You know him?
Fight for me before. And he was ready to fight for me again.
She says she know you, man. She's stone drunk.
It's not good for the child, especially a little girl.
And she mumbling something about how you used to think she was so beautiful and how you fight for she once before and you was willing to fight for she again. She even know your name, man.
Where did she go, Bali?
Up Cedric Street.
Wait for me here. Janice?
Papa, come on, become. I'm so ashamed people see me looking like this.
Yes, me.
Yeah, what is Paul?
This is Janice and her daughter. They're living on the street now. They don't have a home.
So?
Can they spend the night here? I know Janice from since school days. She's going through a really bad time now. Can you just put them up for tonight? I'd like to speak to her tomorrow when she's a bit sober.
And let them come in now. I think they need a good bath and some clean clothes. I'll take care of them. Tomorrow you'll decide what you want to do now.
Okay. Thanks, Miss Indra.
Yeah, all right. thought I was dreaming.
Janice, this is no dream.
You can't imagine how many times I've thought about you. Ever since that graduation night in the car park. You remember that, Paul?
It was a long time.
That was the first time anyone ever stood up for me. Until now.
Is she his child?
Yes. Her name is Angela. I call her Angel.
She looks like you. How old is she?
5. I was pregnant when I left home, you know.
And where's Jerry now?
America. He said that he would have sent for us. Never heard from him again. That was about 4 years now.
Living on the street is not good for you or the child.
When you have nothing and your child hungry, you would do anything to put some food in her mouth.
You live with me, Janice. You and Angel and I together, we can be a family. I need a family too.
Really? Let me see. Yeah, it calls him the evening sensation of Independence Square. It says that large crowds gather every day just to hear you, Paul.
It's a good-looking Wednesday afternoon in Trinidad and Tobago. And hey, I tell you, lots of things happening in the city. For example, we've been hearing a lot about this guy who has been taking charge of the city, actually commanding audiences downtown. He's a star in the making. I tell you, they told me about this Panman. I completely ignored it. I thought it was just another Panman just playing up a little pan and making a little change on the side. But passing through downtown, I got inquisitive and I stopped by. I tell you, it's a star in the making. You've got to see and hear this guy. He plays and sings.
Wasn't an easy decision, though.
Why did you do it then?
One day I suddenly realized that I wasn't happy anymore. Felt unfulfilled.
And Brenda, how did she handle it?
I begged her to come. Of course, it was asking too much.
Are you happy, Paul? Have you found what you were searching for?
Not sure. I know that I'm happy that I found you, Janice. I know that I feel good when I play some notes on that pan, when I shout out the lyrics to my songs and just see the audience caught up in my emotions. I feel good. I know my heart swells when I see little Angel playing.
How can you feel that way about another man's child?
She's your child, Janice. How can I love you and not love her? Indra?
Hi. Hi. How you going? How was the park? You want chewing gum? Oh, man. All kind of people come here looking for you, man. Why you don't talk to some of them? Who? The manager of Calypso Brigade tent. He was here. He wanted to sing in his tent. 3 different Calypsonians come here looking for songs to buy. 610 want a radio interview with you. Hey, Paul, man, I only making excuses for you all the time, man.
But that is what a manager is for, Miss Indra.
Here, look, this letter came for you from Tobago, yes?
It's a letter from Alex and Iris. I wrote to them about this, Janice. They want yourself and Angel to come and live in Tobago.
Tobago?
Yeah. You'd like Charlottesville. To be good for Angel. Alex and Iris will help you out.
When will you come?
Soon, very soon.
I love you, Paul. I love you so much. He's a good panel.
He is.
Who is he?
I don't know. He has been attracting crowds for about 2 months now.
You could listen to him all day.
You haven't heard anything yet. You should hear him sing.
He has a good voice.
Not just voice, lyrics.
That I am nobody. They say I've forsaken my name. The sun shines bright where I'm going. Winds are fierce.
How is he, child? Does he look healthy?
He seemed different. Like if he was a different person.
Does he look happy?
I'm not sure. People seemed captivated by his music. Like there was magic in the pan.
Did he say anything to you?
He didn't see me.
Are you sure?
He was too far away. There were too many people.
Why didn't you approach him?
I don't know. He seemed so distant. So untouchable. He asked me to go away with him that night. He said he needed me. And I refused. He seemed so vulnerable. So afraid. And I turned away.
Do you want me to approach him for you, sir? Just to find out what he feels?
No.
The suffering of a dying world, the hunger in my tortured soul, winter's bitter biting cold. What's the sense of trying? Defeated in this life we stand, like eroded stones of sand. Skeletons moving over the land, born and then dying. Oh, oh, upon nature's breast we graze, sucking juices in a daze, blindly groping through this maze, not knowing what we live for. Rockets blasting off through space, machines crushing Earth's bare base. Divinity we now replace with misery and war. Parents bent on getting more. Youth think dope the only cure. Infants locked behind the door. No one is relating. Sometimes there's an instant sight of the soul's embottled plight. Still we stumble through this night, caring not what's waiting. Oh,
Ibis?
That's the same group based in New York, right?
Right, yes. Well, they come down here to do a show. And they want to use one of your songs.
Good.
But that's not all. They want you to accompany them on the pan, and they want to record it.
What do you think, Miss Indra?
But that thing I don't tell them yet.
You're the boss, man.
Oh, a gentleman just give me this letter to give you.
What does it say?
Open it? Mm-hmm. You were brilliant, son. I felt really proud of you. I love you, and I miss you. Dad. Dad? Son? But Paul, you never told me.
Did he say anything else?
He said he'd be waiting for you on the promenade.
Dad?
You look different, son.
Yes, Dad. How have you been?
Fine.
And Thelma?
Fine. How have you been?
Good. I can't imagine how much I've missed you, Dad.
I kept my promise over the years, never to locate you, interrupt your life.
I love you, Dad.
Love you, son.
You could be white like snow, or your hair could be natty. You could eat chop suey, hot dal, rice and veggie.
I will risk my life to ensure your safety. We are all one family. Feel assured you'll do the same for me. We are all one family. Come on and sing. Hey, hey, na 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 na. We are all one family. Hey, hey, na 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 na. We are all one family. Play it, Paul.
You could sing calypso, parang or chutney.
We are all one family.
Say mama, papa, or nana and nanny.
We are all one family. You could wear a business suit or a big long dashiki. We are all one family. You could live in a mansion, a shack or a shanty. We are all everybody, let's sing. Hey, hey, na 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 na. We are all one family. Hey, hey, na 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 na. We are all one family. Hey, hey, na 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 na. We are all one family. Play it, Paul. Na 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 na. We are all one family. 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 Hey, hey, na 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 na. We are all one family. Hey, hey, na 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 na. Woo. We are all one family. Hey, hey, na 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 na. I say hey. We are all one family. Party people, do you feel good? Na 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 na. Yeah. We are all one family. Hey, hey, na 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 na. We are all one family.
Yo, Paul, I would really love for you to join my group, Ibis. You have a great future with Ibis, man. What do you think about that? Whoa, hey.
Iris? All right, Alex, Janice, little angel.
Pretty face, how you doing? Listen, Paul, you'll hit New York like a hurricane. Just say yes, and you got it made.
Yes, Paul. Paul, I know you'll make it. I know you'll be great.
Come on, brother.
At last,
come on,
you've
brother.
got what we've been searching for, haven't you, son?
Yeah.
Yes, Dad, but it's not in America.
Oh, man.
Nor is it here in Trinidad.
Well, Paul, I go continue what you start here. Man, I will play the music every night on the promenade.
Good, Bali, good. Whenever I'm here in Port of Spain, I will join you.
Have you seen you, Paul? Remember, we're real anxious to come and see a function.
We'll be waiting for you, Dad. You and Selma will love it here.
Paul, when next we'll see you around the side?
I don't know, Intro. But if you need me, you can always find me at my pan shed in Charlottesville. Just ask anybody in Tobago for the Panman.
I keep working every day, moving forward, no delay, striving for the perfect song. I am the music man, the metal magician, with hammer, chisel, on the bass guitar, treble, cello, and tenor, sharp, major, flat, or minor. I have to concentrate on these sweet notes, these notes that I create. Cotton burning, I'm swimming in my hand. An artisan, a veteran, I am the Panman. In this universe of music, I know that mine's unique, the only new creation of this modern day. It's no idle voice when I rise and shout out proudly. I want you to understand what I say. I have labored, my children have struggled hard for this gift I give to all the world. I keep working every day, moving forward, no delay, striving for the perfect sound. Hey, I am the music man, the metal magician, with hammer, chisel, on the bass guitar, treble, cello, and tenor, sharp, major, flat, or minor. I have to concentrate on these sweet notes.